Hi BookTube, it's Stephanie. So today I'm going to share with you round 2 of my Labyrinth game and subsequently my February TBR. As for how January went, yeah, none of the books on that list were books that I wanted to read. So I one of them were, but then it turned out to be something I was not expecting, so I kind of stumbled through it and I did not finish it. So as for the things that I finished and what prompts they are fulfilling, I basically just crammed them in. So for, let's see here, I did save here they are. So for graphic novel, comic or manga, in this case manga, not heard about on BookTube, and a fantasy, I read That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, that's created by Fuse and manga by Tiger Kawakami. So that took care of 3 of them. Then I read for mystery and popular a short story by Agatha Christie, because I did remember that I had only read 3 of them. So yeah, here's that one to fulfill 2 of them. Then for sci-fi I have H.G. Wells' De blindas rike. The Country of the Blind is the English title. This one I owned. And then I have, for the last mystery, I have Magic Burns by Alona Andrews. I am currently reading this, and I did go back and forth with how I would count books that I'm currently reading, or if I should count them when I'm finishing it. However, I typically tend to read multiple books at the same time. So there are sometimes lumps in which I finish multiple books in the course of a couple of days. So that month would basically just be me picking books that I've read for several months. For instance, Leviathan Wakes, I'm not finished with it. So yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna go with, if I have started it in a month and I've gotten at least some part of the way through, I am almost a quarter through this, I will count it. So yeah, and I wanted the first month to be easy. So there's that. So let's play the February game. So let's mix in the cards in with the others to see what cards we will pick out. And as I said last time, I will set up the board randomly before I start, and this was the tile I will start with. So let's just go. Yeah, you can see. So here they are. Ooh, interesting. So these are the 3 that if I want to succeed and not have to roll the d20, because yellow got home first, I will need to get all 3 of these. So these are basically the set cards I need to collect. So let's go with the other ones. There we have that one. Okay, I can already say that I will avoid mystery because boom. So, and then we have, can you see it? Yeah, I will actually just pull this a little bit more towards me. I will get an extension cord for this camera so that I can have a different angle, because it looked really pretty, but then you could see like half of everything was the floor. Whatever. So let's start with this. Okay. I can get 1. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do like that. And so that's the first card, and then I will go to that one. Okay, now I need to move yellow. Here we go. So I do not have the skull, I don't have that one. Like that. Then, or should I go there as well? No, I will not. Okay, then I'm gonna move this one and get that. And then I will go like so. And move past and get my first one here. Like that. Okay. Now, how will I move you? I don't know actually. I can't move you back. Well, let's move like that. Do I want to move up one or not? Let's move to there. Okay, so shot myself in the foot because I landed on the owl, so I'm gonna pick the owl, and then I can go to that one. I know I'm pretty quiet, but I'm like meh. And that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, let's just do like that and do that. I'm pretty much second guessing everything right now, but brilliant. Okay, like that. Okay, now I still need that one. So let's move that way. Boom. And that means I can get all the way home. Yes! I still had a lot of them, but I skipped one. So, there we go. Oh, and I did not get another card because I passed this one, because I was finished with the cards that were picked here. So, let's go through them. First card is inspired by, well, not inspired by Western culture. Not heard about on BookTube. Something I was really excited for when I bought it, but then never got around to. A popular book, or BookTuber fave, or however to put it. Then we have Roll the D6, which we will do. Roll the D4, which we also need to do. One card. I need to read a sequel. That's always a good thing. Something that's translated from a language that's not English. Well, English or Swedish, so yeah. And then a book from a pile of shame, which is a book that I have previously put on a TBR, but then never got around to. Also a good one. So as for the rolls, we need to roll the D4 and the D6. So let's remove these. So let's go here. I'm trying to, yeah. We'll see if you can see it or not. So we have 1 and 3. 3 is non-fiction and 1 is Europe. So a book set in Europe or by a European author and a non-fiction. So yeah, let's see what books I can pick out. So the game is played. Now I do know that a lot of people who have games like this in which they have a board, they cut it up so they have played it before, well, before they show you. That works when you have a book per prompt, but when you're like combining things like I am, it makes way more sense to just do it in order, and it's slightly easier on the editing. So yeah, so the first one I'm picking, I'm bringing this one back because this one, here's the thing, I had, how many cards did I get? I got 9 prompts, and 5 of them fits with one of them, and that is My Hero Academia by Kohei Horikoshi, volume 6. And it will fit the Pile of Shame. I did not just have this on my TBR last month, I had it for the Owls last year, so yeah. It is a sequel, it's not based on Western culture, it's translated from a language that's not English or Swedish, and it's a popular series. So I couldn't, like 5 prompts, come on. So yeah, that's the goal with this one. And then we have Not Heard About on BookTube, European author, and a non-fiction. For that I have this one. This is 00, Decenniet som förändrade världen, edited by Tobias Nielsen and Anders Rudell. This is about the decade 00. So it's very unlike me to read something like this. This is an essay book, and they go through things that happened. Yeah, I don't really know what it put off, but yeah, it goes through what happened in that decade. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Me and my friend got, when we bought this was during one of those February sales, and the cover was actually different, so these words were different on each book, which we thought was pretty funny. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. So that will fulfill 3 prompts. And then for the last one, which is a book I was really excited for, but then never got around to. That's so many books. So don't be surprised if this got changed up. But I did put one that was one of the first book I got last year, and that is Fate of the Fallen by Kel Cade, which is a fantasy in which we are following a character who is trudging along trying to save his friend, who happens to be the chosen one. Yeah, I've heard so things about it after that, so I'm not as excited as I was in the beginning, but I still really want to get around to this, and I was really excited for it when I got it. So those 3 books, and I don't know why I put them in different piles. So these are the 3 books for my game. I'm actually surprised that I didn't have to add other books. And obviously I'm just gonna go and get the other books that I'm in the middle of, so that you can see what my currently reading stacks also look like. So as I said in the beginning, I was currently reading this one, and then we have Leviathan Wakes, Gods of Jade and Shadow, Making the Monster. Yeah, so these 4 are also currently reading, and I did not even attempt to start any e-book. Oh, The Power of Hades. I have not looked at that, and I haven't listened to anything either. So yeah, these are still going on. So 3 new books, and if I get around to them, I will have finished the 2nd month. And as I said, this 3rd book is subject to change due to that. But yeah, so those are the 3 books that I picked, 4/5 books that I'm in the middle of. And then obviously I also need to get to the around the year in 52 books. Some of these would probably fit for that, but I also need to get a move on. There we go. A move on with the Goodreads Choice Awards challenge. Yeah, I will. I promise. But yeah, what are you planning on reading in February? Please tell me down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.